They say he gave money, and he probably did, but they never badgered him, never really asked him or anything for money. But when it comes to me, it's a whole different story. Like, it's a whole different story. It's like, oh, you gonna give us money? If you don't, you gonna be put out in London's gonna be living here. Ain't no telling how many times I done heard that line. Now, when I was younger, they used to put me out with the quickness. I know that ain't nothing to laugh about, but they used to put me out with the quickness. But I would love for me and my mom relationships to get better than what it is, because I don't want me and my daughter's relationship to be how me and my mom's relationship is, because it's not easy. Because me and my mom both are cancers. I think that's the real reason why me and her really don't click. Like, we don't mesh well, like my daddy say. But I love her and I care for her and I pray for her. But I just wish she would treat me with a little bit more respect than what she do, and don't say crazy stuff. I just don't like, you know that I'm a hothead. You know that I have a temper. You know that I fly off very quick at the handle when somebody say something crazy to me, and I feel like you disrespect me on purpose because you want to see my reaction. And when I don't give you the reenactment that you want, you find something else. And you'll keep poking and 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 poking until I explode. Then when I explode, I'm wrong, and you want to go get my daddy to intervene and step in. And then you eject my anger off to him because you done had him step in, because you done started it and you done said some stuff to me, and you can't deal with what I'm finna lash out with. And I don't be thinking that's right. And that's what makes me mad with her. But yeah, I know I'm just over this. And my dad be talking about well, just get your own place, get your own place. I would love to have my own apartment. And what kills me is that they make it seem like I've never had my own apartment, like I've never gave them any money, like I don't know how to survive by myself, like anything. They make it out like I don't know how to do nothing without them. And I know the only way for that to change is for me to get out their house, which I will love. I wish it could happen tomorrow. That's just how much I want. I would love to get out. It's so hard to save money. And it's some people out there that could do it, that could save money. But it's some people like me that when I get my money, I would rather have all my bills paid and have no money than have money with no lights, no water, no food, no nothing. I'm just saying. And I think I get that from my daddy. My daddy be like, I'm not cheap, I'm frugal. Boom. And I'm not cheap, I'm just frugal. I just want to spend my money on the most important things. And if I have something left over, then yes, I could have fun with it. So what if it's 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, $45? So what? Who cares? It's my $45 that I got left out my money after I've taken care of my business. And I just don't like when she make me feel like that. She make me feel like I just don't do nothing. Like I just sit sit around the house and don't do nothing. Some days, hey, yes, I do relax. Yes, some days I don't come out my room. Some days, the days that I get my daughter ready, I get her ready and I send her but on to school. I go take my shower and I go get back in my bed. Yes. And then it's some days after I take my shower, I'm in my room cleaning up, or I'm washing clothes, or on the internet trying to find a job. And then that crap, I had to take a break from that. I did that shit all last month. All last month. And do you know that I still have not heard from nobody? And then even when you do call them, they always land talking about the manager that ain't there. Or they talking about some, oh, well, call back at this time. And when you call back at the time that they gave you, they talking about some, oh, well, you just missed the manager. Like, are you kidding? Like, come on. And then when you leave a message, they don't never call you back. And then when you go in there or whatever, face to face, and ask, yo, did you get my application? They talking about some, oh no, we haven't pulled down the applications off the internet yet. Like, so it's not like, I feel like I be doing my part. When I feel like I do my part and I have done my part to the utmost, it's at the point to where I'm tired of doing my part and no one has to do nothing in return. And that's the same thing, in the same way I feel about me and my mama's relationship. I feel like I put forth the effort, I put forth the time, I put forth my feelings, I put forth everything in the forefront and on the table when it comes to me and my mama's relationship. And I feel like she don't give nothing back at all. Like, she don't even put a finger up there to be like, Aisha, yes, I would try this much. If you give me a finger, a half of a finger of you trying, I'll be good. And I promise you, you won't hear as much as my mouth that you do. But since you don't give me nothing in return, yes, I'm going to feel a certain way. I'm going to be in my feelings. I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be angry. I know y'all probably just see my boobs, but who cares? And I just don't like that. Because it's okay for everybody to say and pinpoint out what I do to them and how I make them feel. But when I try to speak my mind and tell them how I feel about how they do me and what they do to me, oh, we don't want to hear that. You're wrong. No, we don't. Half the stuff you just said about me and what I do to you, I could say the same thing. But I don't. I sit there, I listen, I'll be like, okay, I'll work on it. I may not work on the right thing and there at that present moment, but I do work on it. Because I don't even spaz out like I used to and like they make me seem like I do. Half the stuff they say to me, I let it roll on my back and keep on pushing. And then when I'm walking around here with an attitude, slamming doors and